Hey, it's Jim. Thanks for joining me. Today we're doing a videos review, and you're on the Your Internet Lifestyle channel with Jim Shirley. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it, and let's go ahead and dive in and get into the video stuff here. So, all right, let me shrink myself down here, and then we are going to bounce over to the dashboard inside of Vidios. There's a lot here, and you get a ton for your money. And this thing actually kind of reminds me of like a Convertri or a ClickBank, not ClickBank, ClickFunnels. I'm a ClickFunnels user, and I really like it. But there's a few things that are kind of irk me about it. One of them is how I have to handle videos in it. I have to put them somewhere else basically, and then paste them all into my member areas and sales pages and stuff like that with the links. But Vidios kind of overcomes that. And, I don't know that they're really positioning the product that way as like a ClickFunnels replacement or something like that. It's not quite, but with some of what they've done, they've taken a huge leap forward. And when I've been playing around back here, I actually kind of like this, just from the perspective of I can load my videos, my files, my everything right in here, and it's all kind of like in one place. I don't have to have it, my files over here in my cloud drive and then link those up. I don't have to keep my videos on YouTube or Vimeo and then link those up inside to make my sales pages and stuff. And then what they claim here with the video stuff is that they're super fast loading, which is huge. I mean, one of the reasons you'll see a lot of marketers use Vimeo on their video sales letters and sales pages and stuff is because Vimeo loads videos much faster than YouTube does. YouTube is super slow with rendering the video when you're loading a web page. And if you do any kind of like paid advertising or solo ads or any of that stuff, man, this one great marketer that I follow who spends literally hundreds of thousands of dollars like a day, he was talking about a couple years ago a 30% increase in opt-ins he was getting just by going from showing the ClickFunnels landing page, squeeze page that he was using in the Facebook ads, to showing that exact same squeeze page using HTML, so just loading the HTML version. And it's just because HTML loads so fast on mobile that, it's like a massive difference, because people literally don't wait, right? I mean, you think that's kind of a joke, like I'm kind of used to waiting. A lot of people just don't, or their internet is so slow that they wait, but like it just doesn't load. So having that stuff load fast is massively important. And I don't know that anybody kind of like believes that or understands that quite to the extent that some of the bigger marketing folks do. And you've kind of this is a great sales pitch, an angle that these guys are offering with building that all together and keeping it really fast. So what I want to do is I want to show you my bonuses for Vidios if you decide to buy through my link. So let's bounce over there because I've got some really good ones that you want to check out. Okay. Now I just want to tell you about my bonus pages. Here's the thing, like the link is right below this video to get to this bonus page. So if you want to go there right now, you can. You can even, go over there and click on it and I'll talk through it. It'll open in another tab and you can kind of scroll through and see what I'm talking about. But basically what's going to happen here, you've got these green buttons. That's going to take you to the Vidios sales page where you can buy the product. Okay. And what I do on my pages is I always give a summary of kind of what you're getting and what I think the key points are. So you've got that on the bonus page just in case you're kind of like, I want to get over there right now, or in case you're kind of hoping to get over there before the price rises after this launch period. So let's go through this. So there's a lot of different points. We don't have to go through each one of these because I just talked through what I think are super important. Now, the angle that Vidios and the guys behind it, Dr. Amit, are coming at with this product is that you can start an agency, right? And by agency, I mean like you can start a service where you help businesses or people on the online with creating videos and hosting them and having a web page and stuff like that, right? So that's what an agency does. I have an agency. That's not my number one business model. I guess it's probably my number one business model in terms of income. But offering these services can be really lucrative, and businesses need this stuff. And what you're getting with Vidios is kind of like it's not just a video hosting service. It's like you can build web pages with this thing. You can build funnels and landing pages. You can you can send emails. It's like it has like a member area where you can create membership sites. And of course, then it's got like video hosting and stuff. So it all kind of works together, and it's not a video creation service, right? So you're not using this tool to make little marketing videos and stuff like that. There's other tools for that. I think probably if you've used any of those tools, what happens is you create these nice little videos that you can sell the business, and the business is like, all right, where do I put that video? And you're like, all right, I don't know. Do I put it on their website? Like, do I put it on their hosting? No, don't do that, because their hosting is going to be too slow to load that video up and play it well in like HD quality. So then what you do is you're stuck building them like a YouTube channel, and then putting this video out there, or you're loading this onto like a Amazon Web Services or something like that, and then having to build a HTML5 video player on their site so they can have this stuff, if they want it anywhere besides social media. So, Vidios kind of takes care of all of that and allows you to load the video and, create a website for that business or a landing page if you want, so that they can, do marketing. So you can really kind of help people out. And that's the angle that they've taken with Vidios. Now, the other angle I've taken, or that I've talked about in this video is that .com.pal, as we'll look at in a minute, is also a great, just funnel builder and stuff for you personally, right? So anyway, let's get back here. So Vidios, here's my overview right now. Take a read through that. The things that I like, all the integrations, right? So you don't have to, they're not an email autoresponder. So you want to integrate a good one with them, right? So I use ActiveCampaign. That's who I would use. And they integrate with them. They also integrate with JVZoo and WarriorPlus, as we'll see when we go into the demo. And so that's cool. I'll talk more about that. And they integrate with Stripe and PayPal, so you can accept payments, right? So those are the key things you need to start an agency. Those are the key things you need for your own personal funnels if you're selling stuff online. So it's all there, and it's really, again, it's just not all about video in this product, even though that's kind of the way they're coming at it. There's definitely a lot more that you get there. So let's look at the upsells. So I like to always just kind of put these out there for you so you can take a look and know going in. So what they've got, a lot of these are basically, it looks like more than it is. So essentially on many of these pages, you're going to have two options, right? So like on the front page, you're going to have the option to be either using this personally or as an agency. And the agency license just gives you the ability to create accounts and stuff for your customers that you're selling this stuff to, right? So that's kind of how the flow works. And then, of course, they're offering you additional stuff inside of Vidios and the .com.pal backend. And then, just future sort of done for you services and stuff like that. So that's kind of what the pricing and the upsells look like. Now let's talk about the bonuses, because these are really good, right? So if you're doing videos, if you're making little commercials and stuff like that, maybe you already know this, but a lot of those need music, right? And so what I've got for you here in my first bonus is music tracks, and it's a huge collection. This is like 160 megabytes worth of little music tracks that you can use, and they're all different like vibes and sounds and stuff like that. So you've got a huge selection. You can use these with your YouTube videos just as background music. You can use them in little commercials that you're creating. The rights are yours to use these. So that's a big value, and I'm sharing that one with you as my number one bonus here. Again, as we go through, some of these are going to be, my next bonuses are going to be focused more on helping you with growing your business, your agency, and so to that extent, I've got a nice little guide here that talks through the Google Display Network, which a lot of people don't really talk about, right? You go through any kind of ad training on Google, and it's always like, oh, hit this little plus sign and go in here and make sure you turn off Display Network. Well, there's a few people out there who actually do a lot of marketing just to the Display Network. That's where you see the banner ads and stuff like that from Google on so many websites, and you can get a lot of clicks from those and drive a lot of traffic if you know what you're doing. So this is a good primer on that, and maybe worthwhile. Either you can do that for your customers as an agency, or use that for yourself. So check that out. Done for you social media posts, again kind of on the theme of building up your following and your business. These are 365 daily little marketing blurbs that you can either post on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, and they're just done for you. That consistency of posting every day is huge, so you should be doing it. And the number one reason most of us don't do it is because you don't know what to say every day, right? You don't have something new to say. So this kind of takes care of that for you, at least for 365 days, right? So you could even spread that out if you just did a few posts a week, I guess, but daily is better. Live stream profits. So this is something that you may be thinking, live streaming's already kind of died, it's dead. If you look on YouTube or Facebook, there's still a lot of people doing it, but it's not like it used to be. I'll just tell you a quick story. In January of this year, I live streamed every day on my Facebook page. Some days it was totally stupid. It took me a while to figure out how to do it well, and I don't even know if I ended up doing well in any of them, really. But to this day, so nothing really happened for that month. Maybe I got a few more likes to my page and stuff like that. It was no big deal. It's May 5th today, Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I don't know if you can hear my mariachi music playing in the background, but I get a dozen or more page likes now every day consistently. Some weeks it's like 50, 60, 70 page likes to that page. And honestly, it's just because of those lives that I did every day. Because that page sat there for years, and I would post on it occasionally and nothing would ever happen. And now it's like exploding with page likes. So, that is a way for you to get some serious traction, right? Because with all those page likes, every time I post, a lot of people see what I post now compared to what it was. And so, don't think about this as I've got a live stream. They don't have to be anything special. And this kind of talks through, the best ways to do it. So I like that one. That's a good bonus. So let's get into the back end of videos here. And, they call it .com PAL once you get inside. So now we're looking here at the dashboard, and there's a couple of things I want to point out. The first thing is when you first come in, you're going to be wanting to set up a business, right? So your business profile is where you can put your logo and set your domain, pardon me, and a few of the different things like your homepage and your integrations and all of that stuff, right? Now the trick here is that you can have multiple businesses depending on which of the licenses you brought. So that would be a way to keep your customers organized in here, right? So I'll click out of there, but just know that that's the business area. And this shows you over here which steps you still have to do. So you get your name, custom domain, SMTP. Now, this is not really the same as email marketing. This is just for if you're going to set up membership areas, for example. This kind of makes it so that when people click the forgot password button on the login page, that the auto-generated email gets sent, right? So this is, and it gets sent by your business. So that's what those are. And so a couple of just basic things to set up there. Now, each of these things just kind of, what I would do is just spend some time in this training boot camp, right? So I've been through several of these videos. They talk about getting your business set up and setting up campaigns. Campaigns are where this looks a lot to me like ClickFunnels, right? Because you can set up a funnel. Let's just go in and look here. All right, so build your online presence. You see there's a lot of stuff you can do here. We can add media like videos that you recorded, like I'm recording something right now. I can add those in here, and we'll talk about the cool features that Vidios gives you with regards to video. You can make membership sites, right? And you can build websites in here. And not just websites, you can build like landing pages and funnels and stuff like that, right? So let's go into grow your business really quick because I just want to show you. So Vidios is giving you this whole like comprehensive way to offer services, including video and hosting and stuff, to as an agency to other businesses, right? So very cool stuff. And if you decide you don't want to be an agency, again, you can use a lot of this stuff for yourself because this is a pretty slick little website builder and stuff. It's not WordPress, but it's all hosted for you, and you get it for a one-time fee. So all right, so we go in here to campaigns. You just click on new campaign, right? That's going to ask you what kind of thing you want to build. So do you want to send out some email broadcasts? Do you want to store some files, right? Do you want to build a pop-up that you can put on your website? So .com/pal and Vidios will integrate with your existing website. You don't have to build a website with their service here just to use their video features. Like if you already have something on WordPress, they can integrate with that, okay? And it doesn't have to be WordPress, it can be something else, right? They just give you a script that you can integrate onto your page, onto your site, and then these two things will communicate with each other, your website and Vidios, right? So we can build landing pages, funnels, so you've got a ton of capabilities there, right? So if I go in here to this funnels, okay, here's Vidios agency, we can edit this. Now they're going to have a series of funnels built for you, like designed for you, and those are premium. And alternatively, you can create something from scratch where basically you're going to say, oh, okay, I'm going to have, a landing page out here. And then, okay, only one trigger is allowed. Okay, and then, I need to go through more training on using this, but you can see it's kind of a visual builder. And then the idea here is once you've got this visually set up, then you can go in and edit each of these pages, right? So it's a little different than something like ClickFunnels where they have kind of a different layout for showing how your funnel is going to work, but this is still cool. And the key point here is just setting it all up, right? So let's just save that as draft, and then we'll go back. Okay, so, and you can see all the different things you can build over here. So you can get to the different pieces of your project over here. All right, so let's go back to the main dashboard. And that's the one thing I would say about this is sometimes I struggle to get back to the main dashboard. I just use this little breadcrumb links up here, and the house always takes you to the home page, but sometimes it's hard to find that. Okay, so now let's look at managing video, right? So this was a video I uploaded a little while ago, and there aren't going to be any analytics or anything, but you can kind of see here that just like your YouTube dashboard, your YouTube analytics, you can go in and basically kind of check stats on your videos, and it's going to be a lot of the same stuff, like their geography, what kind of phones and stuff they're, or computer they're using, and browsers and stuff like that. Some of those stats are useful, some aren't, but all of it's here. I think the cool thing though is that, like, okay, if we go back here to our analytics, okay, there's a couple of things that you can do from here in terms of embedding these videos and stuff, right? So that's the whole point, is like they're hosted with Vidios and on these guys' server. It's super fast, right? So like I was saying, YouTube is so slow, and it's like, I've got to get my links and use them in ClickFunnels, got to store the video on YouTube, I got to put my files up in Backblaze, and you can just put all of that stuff right in to your .com/pal Vidios cloud, and the sites you build and everything just leverage these videos. So like there's no platform that's doing this, and at least not doing it and making it work well and look well, like these guys. So I'm definitely impressed from that perspective. Now this isn't gonna like grow your traffic like YouTube does. Putting it out on YouTube is one of the things that you want to do to build an audience and get views on YouTube and stuff. It's just when you need to host your videos somewhere, like where do you do it? If you're doing it on YouTube, then it's going to be slow, and it's probably costing you traffic and subscribers and stuff. Whereas you can use .com/pal and Vidios and get some of that traffic and subscribers back, right? You can get more conversions because more people are going to see it because it loads faster. So I hope that's making sense for you. And then of course, beyond just the video stuff like I talked about, there's just so much more in here that you can do. So the value is very good here. So I definitely think it's worth you checking out. I'll end the demo there. I hope this look inside the back end has helped you out. And if you like this, please give it a like. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a minute to do that now. All right, thanks.